This is simultaneously the creepiest and the funniest site I found on the dark web. So the site is called Get Gnomed, and they claim to be the best gnoming service on the dark web. Apparently they have competitors, but so I did not know what gnoming was before today. But apparently it's when you cover someone's house with garden gnomes, and they offer something called like curse gnomes, which are filled with animal waste in order to attract lots of pests. What's really creepy is they will do the inside of people's house as well, regardless, they say, of like security measures. Also, they offer something called like gnome haunting, which is apparently when the people remove a gnome, it will then be replaced with like 2 gnomes. Personally, all right, the people have spoken. We're back on Get Gnome today, and I'm going to gnome myself. Also, apparently they're having a little deal for Gnomevember, and they have a contact page with their email, so I'm going to see if I can barter with them a little bit. So for this, I'm going to use Proton Mail, which is a .onion dark web email service, just more anonymous. Okay, I'm going to shoot them an email, and I'll post an update when they reply. The gnoming we've all been waiting for. So I contacted the gnoming people from the dark web, and this is what they said. Happy Gnomevember. A couple of things they need to gnome. They say they are a nomadic people. They can make it work no matter what. And finally, no matter what, I will have their little to gnome risk guarantee. Nobody will ever gnome. And real G's stay silent like no. The last one was pretty good. I asked them what they could do for the cheapest. They said they could do about 30 of their small gnomes for 0.8 XMR, which is just over $100. I am fully aware that this is almost definitely a scam, but I'm so curious. What do you guys think? What's up, guys? I'm back with a Get Gnomed update. As you guys know, I got the gnoming service to my own address to test it out, and they said to expect delivery by November 28th, which is tomorrow. However, today they sent me this follow-up email. It says that one of their gnomers, Nomeo, had a run-in with a dog, and because of that, my new delivery date is December 2nd, which I'm cool with, except for this part. They said to make up for the fact that it's going to be late, they're going to throw in something extra bothersome for my target location, which once again is my address. Okay, guys, it's December 2nd. And if you haven't been following along, I purchased the gnoming service off the dark web, and this is the day it's supposed to be delivered. Also, I ordered it to my own address, and the service was late, so the people said they're gonna do something extra bothersome, which is kind of concerning. And I'm not so much scared as just very, very curious. I was up really late last night because I wasn't sure if they were gonna do it then, and I went live for a little bit, but nothing happened. And then this morning I went to where I usually eat, and there were a bunch of gnomes. And I literally think these have always been here, but I've never noticed them. So all day I was wondering, like, was that the thing or what? But then I just got this email, and it says, "Nobody can stop us now. Let the gnoming commence. Day number 1, delivery now in progress. Get gnomed." I might go live in a bit if I hear something outside or anything like that, but do you guys think this means there's gonna be more than one day? Or I can hear stuff outside. I keep hearing like super soft whistling, but every time I look out, there's nothing there. I live like right by the entrance too, so it's really well lit. I can't hear the whistling. There's definitely someone outside. Bro, it literally sounds like a cartoon character. It literally sounds like a meme of Drake taking a nap. I gotta go out. I'm gonna go out the back way so I can come around. Yo, what? Okay, so here's the gnome that was outside yesterday. There was some weird stuff about yesterday that kind of bothered me. I ordered the service to my building, which has like a main entrance and is really big, but where the gnome is placed was weird because it was like right outside my bedroom window. The second is that I'm wondering if there was supposed to be more, because they said there was supposed to be about 30 small gnomes. I'm not sure if that's a small gnome or what, but after I got the gnome, I was standing there for a while, and this guy came by and walked like super close to me, and it was like late on a Friday night, so not that weird, but he was wearing like a suit and sunglasses, and it was like very dark out and kind of like misty, and I got a video of him. Also, my flash was on by accident at first, but he didn't turn around or anything. So I'm wondering if he was the one trying to know me and I like scared him off, but he didn't have any bags or anything with where he could have had more gnomes, so I'm not really sure. And I'm not really in a position to like run up to him in that scenario and be like, hey, are you the gnomer? But anyways, yeah, the thing that said day 1 is bothering me just because I'm not sure if there's supposed to be more or what, but I guess we'll see. Look, he's doing the snoring thing again. I really don't want this to be like a Christmas thing. Okay, I need you guys' help with this gnome situation. So everyone was saying to like check the gnome out for cameras or whatever, but I figured out when you squeeze his foot, he starts Christmas caroling, but it sounds like the audio file has been tampered with. And he starts speaking like a weird language at the end, and I'm not sure what language it is or what it means. So does anyone know what this is or know what it means at all? Or is it just like gibberish? Also, don't worry, it's kind of unsettling because he starts like flashing, but nothing happens.
אתה עם מציל. באמת חשבת שזה כל מה שיש. יום אחד. כמו חג המולד. לא. ברוכים הבאים לחנוכת הבתים. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay, we've got more gnomes. So it's like our finals week, which is why I've been pretty slow to post. But also for backstory, I've been driving a golf cart as my primary mode of transportation. Don't ask me why. But me and my girlfriend just went to this like study session and we were literally gone for like maybe 20 minutes and I was pulling in and I have terrible vision. And I usually park over here, but she yelled like stop because there's 2 mini gnomes right where I was gonna park. And we were only gone for like 20 minutes, so that's really weird. Okay, I'm inside now. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh, hiccups. These are kind of more as I was expecting, honestly, but there are still only 2, so I don't really know what to expect moving forward. Okay, once again, thank you to all you guys who have been helping me translate the message from this guy. But I'm still a little confused because I've been getting a lot of different answers. What I've gathered from your comments is that it's in Hebrew. And it seems to be saying something about it won't be one day like Christmas. And then on one of my platforms, someone said it meant welcome to Gnome Fest. And then something about a housewarming party, but other people were saying maybe they don't know Hebrew and meant to say Hanukkah. Anyways, most of you guys said it was too grainy to tell, so I put my microphone right on it and took a voice recording, and here is the voice recording.
אתה עם בציר. באמת חשבת שזה כל מה שיש. יום אחד. כמו חג המולד. לא. ברוכים הבאים לחנוכת הבתים.
Bro, no way. I just had to go get my girlfriend's bike keys because I was walking outside, maybe expecting to find some gnomes. And instead, my whole golf cart is gone. To be honest, I don't even know if this is gnoming related. Okay, this might have been the craziest day of the whole Get Gnome saga. So if you're joining now, basically I bought a service off the dark web where they drop off gnomes at an address. And as an experiment, I ordered it to my own address. The first day they dropped off a singing gnome with glowing eyes that was giving me messages. And the second day there were 2 little gnomes left where my golf cart is usually parked. Then out of the blue, my golf cart got stolen. I should mention that the golf cart has gotten stolen 4 times in the last 2 months. You can literally just buy a universal golf cart key off Amazon for like $4, and a lot of Sanford students do. So I really didn't think that it was at all related to the gnoming. And then this morning I found 4 little gnomes where the tires of my golf cart usually are. So I emailed them and asked them if they took the golf cart. They said no, and that's not the way of the gnome, but they'll check with my gnomer, Gnomeo, to see if he knows anything. Then later in the day I got this email. It's a message from Gnomeo supposedly, and he says, I didn't touch the cart, and then gives coordinates. So I plugged in the coordinates, and it was actually really close to where I found the golf cart that got stolen last time. It took me a while to get over there, but when I got there, my cart was in the alley and it was even plugged in charging. I have no idea what to make of all this, but I'm up 7 gnomes and I have my cart back, so I can't be mad at them. Okay, I was about to go lift, but I guess we're doing a gnome update now because as I was gonna get in my cart, I noticed this thing here. And I think it looks like these gnomes fell off of there. I'm okay. Okay, I'm noticing that there are numbers on here, and yeah, I don't, also that these is burned on top. Some of them are burned, but there are numbers on here. Okay, so that makes 15 little gnomes plus this one weird one, which by the way, now just randomly screams throughout the night and day, so that's nice. But anyone want to take a stab at what these numbers mean? Okay, this is kind of 2 videos at once. For those of you that don't know, I ordered a gnoming service off the dark web. The first part of this video I filmed before I realized I got more gnomes, and the second part obviously after. This thing has got to go. I don't know why his eyes are flashing now, but he's just been randomly like screaming, like almost like crying like a baby throughout the night for like super short periods of time. I've been trying to get it on camera, but I haven't, but I'm positive it's happening. I actually had to return my golf cart because the rental was up, so I've been riding my girlfriend's bike, which is now gnomed. But there's also one in the tree I just noticed. First, I was expecting 16 gnomes, I think, because we thought they were doubling, but I got 18. But I also have a theory about what the extra 2 might be. Second, super creepy that they know my girlfriend's bike. Third, I'm starting to get the feeling that the weird gnome is crying when I get gnomed and don't know. Like he cries more when I don't check it. So I probably am going to take it apart sometime today or tomorrow to see what's going on with that. So I just had to go put some stuff in my car, and this is what I found. I had to mute this part of the video because it was really loud in the parking garage, but yeah, they did my car. Lot to unpack here. I have no idea how they knew it was my car or what, because I haven't driven it in like 3 weeks. It's been broken. I've just been using it for storage, but very creepy. 35 3/4 gnomes, because one of them didn't have any feet. Okay, big dark web update. Get Gnomed recently added to their site, and I kind of know what's going on now. So as you guys know, I found this site Get Gnomed on the dark web, and basically what they offer is to put a bunch of gnomes around or in someone's house to bother them. Some of them are more bothersome than others, let's just say that, and some of them get replaced over time. People thought the service was really funny and they wanted me to see if it worked, so I ordered it on myself. But what I was experiencing wasn't really like anything they described on their website. So I've been going back every once in a while to check if they changed anything, and they did. So up here at the top, it says new holiday special. So I'm like, that's interesting because some of the stuff I've been getting has involved holidays. So then I went down to the bottom and I found this, celebrate Hanukkah. And they got a little picture of a Hanukkah gnome. As you guys know, when I ordered it, the gnomer was late, and so they upgraded my service. I was originally just expecting like 30 gnomes over one day, but they emailed me and said that because it was late, they would do something extra bothersome to the target, which was me, but they didn't know that. And I think this is what I've been getting. It says that in this service, the gnomander will arrive first and call in increasingly bothersome attacks. This was the first gnome I got, and it cries whenever I get gnomed. Also, it looks like the batteries are out, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect things. Personally, I just hope they didn't include the Gnomageddon add-on for free. I really don't like the sound of that at all. What's up, guys? As you know, I ordered a gnoming service off the dark web, but I've been traveling this week, and I've been curious to see how that would affect things. I was wondering if they'd notice I was gone or try to get my new address from me or what. And then today I got this text. It's supposed to look like it was from USPS and has a link for me to re-enter my address. But the thing is, I didn't order any packages, and that's not a real USPS URL. Do you think this is them or what? Okay, so as you guys may know, I ordered a gnoming service off the dark web, and it's been pretty eventful. However, I recently left school, and so I've kind of been wondering how they were going to handle that. But I just got this email from them. So we're going to see what it says. Okay, it says, according to Nomeo, who's my gnomer, The Nomi appears to have gone into hiding. I'm not in hiding, I'm just traveling. But anyways, it says, there may be a delay on the finale of the service. It's no problem though. Nobody can escape Nomio. He always finds them eventually, oh geez. However, if you know anything about their possible location, that would speed things up. What do you guys think I should do? Should I give them my location so he can continue quicker, or should I just let him try to find me, or what? Okay, I came up with something good to reply to Nomio. But first, a lot of people have been asking me how much the gnoming service from the dark web costs, and the answer is it really depends. Primarily, it depends on where you are and how close a gnomer is located to you. But also the service you get can affect things a lot. I originally got 30 small gnomes delivered over the course of just one delivery, and that was around $100 because I was very close to the gnomer. But then it was late and they upgraded it to a more bothersome service. And I have a theory they did that because they knew about my TikTok and wanted to better promote their business. But yeah, I'm guessing what I got now would have, based off the other prices I saw, been around $2,000 to $5,000. Anyways, what I replied to Nomio was LFOD. And I think that will give him a pretty good idea of where I'm going. If you have any guesses about what that might mean, go ahead and leave it in the comments. But yeah, it should be fun to see if you can figure it out. Okay guys, today we're finally taking apart this gnome from the dark web. For those of you who are just joining, I ordered something called Get Gnomed off the dark web. And the first gnome that arrived was this one. And according to the site, this gnome is like responsible for summoning other gnomes. So we're gonna take it apart and see what's inside. It screams a lot, and usually when I'm getting gnomed, it cries. So we're gonna see how that kind of happens. Okay, time to get to it. I'm gonna open up the back of him and away we go. So first things I'm seeing, this is like a battery pack with a little on and off switch. Can't see much with that. And then over here, maybe the speaker. Okay, I'm gonna take out some of the fluff. Oh, more than a hand. He's got a little internal, an alien? Oh. Yeah, he's got a little person in him. Okay, so the battery pack looks like it's actually the speaker as well. And it looks like there's more electronic bits in here. Okay, this thing I thought was the speaker was actually looks like the motor for him to move. And then towards his bottom, there's a little compass as well. Okay, there's actually more lights than I thought were in these. These are probably hooking up to his eyes somehow. Okay, this is the rest of the electron. It looks like it's a disassembled old phone, and it's really weirdly glued, all the wires, and there's wires going to the lights, and it looks like to the speaker portion as well. There is a camera, but I don't think based off where it was placed, it could really record anything other than maybe audio, but it doesn't have a screen or anything, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to tell. I don't really know enough about electrical engineering to confirm what could be done with this setup, but if anyone does have any ideas what they think was happening with it, let me know. What's going on, guys? First of all, Merry Christmas. Second of all, two big updates. The first one is that I got an email from Get Gnome today. My computer's upstairs, but it said target acquired, location no longer unknown, like unknown. To be honest, I don't buy it, but we'll see. Second of all, so yesterday after I posted the video, someone, I can't find the comment, but someone told me to look under the battery, and I was looking for a SIM card, but I found two things. The first is this teeny little key. Also, it was a little light bulb like that big that wasn't hooked up to the eyes or lights or anything. It wasn't hooked up to anything. I don't know where it's at right now, but it was in there. Has anyone seen a little key like this? I really do not have time for this right now, but I had to post an update. I just got back from the store and they weren't lying. They actually did find me. Okay, we are ready to unbox the package. For those of you that don't know, I got something called a gnoming service off the dark web, and they just sent me a package, so I'm gonna open it up. This isn't gonna be the most aesthetic video setting. Got a nice creepy hole over here, but I was keeping the package down here because I'm pretty sure there's no cell service. Good North Pole. Okay, I cut the tape, doing my best to cover my own address, but oh, this is more stuff than I thought. First things, we got a little tattered. Looks like. Is Nomeo trying to. Okay, so we got this note with a date and place, it looks like. And then we got. Okay, I just realized what the rest of this is, and it might take a second. Yeah. So yesterday I got the package with the gnome fit, the Snickers bar, and the note. Coordinates turned out to be like reasonable driving distance from where I am. Been trying to figure out if I can make time on that day because I am a little bit busy, but I think it'd be really fun and I'm really curious. So people have been asking me if I would be like freaked out to go. Honestly, no. They haven't really given me any reason not to trust them yet. And also New Hampshire has like a lot of rights in terms of your ability to defend yourself. So I feel okay about that. But yeah, that's what the LFOD was, the state motto for New Hampshire. That was my hint. But anyways, a couple people have asked me what I have planned next for videos. First, I want to do more of a deep dive into what the dark web is and some of the software involved in using it. Second, I'm trying to scrape together some money to buy the bigger water package from the Unsuspicious Water site. And third, there's a really funny supplement site I found, and I think it'd be hilarious to order it and take it and see the workout results. What's going on, guys? As you may know, with the package I got from the dark web, there were some coordinates in it, and the date for when I was supposed to go to them is tomorrow, and the time was like sunset. I have a lot of wood to stack tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to get it done so I can go in time, but we'll see. Also, that reminds me, on that video, there were a couple of people who commented about burning wood, and they were trying to say it's bad for the environment. One thing that you may not know about me, I majored in computer science at Stanford, which is why I make a lot of dark web videos. But I also am getting my master's in sustainability. So I have learned a lot about what's good and bad for the environment. And one super interesting thing that I've learned is that burning wood, also known as biomass fuel, is actually recognized as carbon neutral and renewable. Because when trees grow, they sequester the same amount of carbon out of the atmosphere as they produce when you burn them. And they're renewable because you can replant them. Using methods for carbon capture and storage, you can actually make burning wood have a net positive effect on the environment because you're able to capture some of that carbon on the way out. So it's actually better for the environment than most forms of electricity, and definitely better than using natural gas. The more you know. Yo, came inside to get some lunch a minute ago, decided to check my email and found this. So this person emailed me claiming that they have actually got gnomed before. They said that they moved to Franconia, which is where the coordinates are, about 7 years ago. And her husband started receiving gnomes in strange places. They thought it was like a joke from their new neighbors, but then they started receiving notes from someone calling themselves the Nordman with a G. And she says that since I changed locations, she thinks I'm dealing with him now. She said eventually her husband got sent a gnome costume and got lured out into the woods. Basically, she tried to convince him not to go, and he listened at first, but they kept getting more and more disturbing notes until he went. She says she thinks I made it worse by posting on social media because he thrives on you feeling alone, which is why he wants me to go into the White Mountains where there's no cell service. She also says it's going to be cold tonight and it may rain, and he's going to make it hard for me to leave, so bring enough stuff to be comfortable. All right. All right, I'm getting ready to go here pretty soon. Obviously, I've got the outfit he sent me. Got a little sleeping bag, some wool, hammock, backpack, warm stuff, boots, gloves, that huge Snickers bar. I think I should be set. Last time I went up there, I camped overnight. That was in like June, and my water froze overnight, so it definitely could get cold, but it's supposed to just rain there tonight. I think it's supposed to be like 30, 36 or 38 or something. So honestly, not too bad in comparison to what it could be, but I'm ready for it to get cold if it does. Also, I don't know if anyone knows this, but this area is like notorious for alien abductions, so just one more thing to worry about. But yeah, it also does not have good cell service at all, so I'm hoping I can post right when I get there, but we'll see. Okay, sweet. I finally got a little blip of cell service. Been following this logging road. Got here about 30 or 40 minutes ago and drove up it as far as I could until there was like a tree that had fallen and I had to get out. So I've been walking. Based off the GPS, it looks like I'm about 30 or 40 minutes away from the coordinates. So hopefully there's still cell service when I get there. See you guys soon. Okay, I haven't had cell service for a while. I think what I'm gonna do is just record the video in parts and then periodically, if I get cell service, post what I got so far. It's super quiet out here. It's honestly not super chilly. It's snowing a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but I'm in the sweater and the Carhartts. I'm really close to the corner, so they're almost right through there. So I might need to just start going through the woods and bushwhacking a little bit. But I'm probably gonna turn the light off so I can not be as noticeable. I don't know if you guys can hear the coyotes. Sounds like they're chasing something. Okay, I found something, but I do not like it. I don't know why my headlamp looks like that on screen, but I still have no cell service. There's like a fallen tree up here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's blocking the path. So I guess we're gonna crawl around it. Okay, this one was right in the middle of the trail that I was on. It's another marker. It says 1.5. Honestly, that felt like about a mile. I was running at one point. And I was expecting that to bring me to my destination, honestly. I really hope this is the last one, but yeah. Okay, away we go. Okay, sweet. I have cell service right now. So I'm gonna post this and then I'm gonna get back on the move. Gosh, you really can't see anything, but this trail's getting pretty like closed in. Like if I go over here, the brush is so tight, but this road is continuing up this way. Okay, it's getting super foggy in this cove. I like whistle to myself when I walk. Like I can hear either my echo or like a bird or something in the distance also whistling. I'll just be like. I don't know if you can. I think that's coyotes again. I definitely thought that I could hear someone. I still don't have any cell service, but I'm gonna try to get back on the path I was before from the arrow, and we'll see. Okay, I just found another one. It says 7.0, which I'm pretty sure these are miles, and that means I'm definitely sleeping out here. Also, the camera does not show up well. Like, you can't see anything through the camera. It's honestly pretty light out. I think it might be a full moon. I don't know. I think it is because I remember yesterday I had a moon in my video. But, yeah, I keep seeing these and they're directing me. So we're going to get going. Oopsies. It's honestly easier to see without the light for me. It really looks like my head is just floating. But, I got a little spot of cell service here. So I'm gonna upload and then I'm gonna keep going. The water droplets hitting the ground are so eerie. They sound like something like footsteps, but I'm getting really tired. I just heard something in there. Okay, I was really tired for a second, but I'm looking getting a second wind. I can definitely hear footsteps way off in the distance. Can't see anything with the camera, but there's something that looks like a person over there. I can definitely hear someone. I might try to bum rush them. I don't know which way they went. Oh, I think I can. I don't know. I looked on the ground for tracks, but I can't really see any tracks or anything up over there because it's all like shale. I can hear like something dropping. Cool boulder. in the middle of nowhere. I just realized that at the last place I was at, I tried to upload the video, but it didn't upload. So this one might be kind of long, or the next one, whichever one might be kind of long. There we go. Okay, I have service right here. I don't know if you can tell, there's kind of like a little open area. So yeah, I'm gonna upload and then get back to it. The moon looks sick. I can definitely hear something. I gotta go. Okay. It's been a long time since that last marker. And I can see a light off in the distance. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if I see any motion and then start to make my way over there. Sounds like a radio on static almost. Okay, there's definitely something over there. Oh, we've got some freaking... No way. Okay, we got these huge gnomes with some presents. And this shovel. Yeah, I don't even know what time it is right now, but I do not want to be out here freaking digging this thing up right now. But I really want to know what's underneath here. This thing is creeping me out too. Oh, this beard sucks. Okay, I've been digging for a while. I don't know if you can even see down in my hole, but I haven't found much yet. I'm getting real tired, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it back that whole hike back to the car tonight. So I'm probably gonna set up my hammock and try to finish this in the morning. Also, my phone is at like 5% right now, so that's not good. One last shot with the gnomes. Okay, I'm in the hammock. Yeah, got it up and everything. Got my little sleeping bag and my gnome hat. Definitely gonna take it off after I cut the video off, but yeah, you know the vibes. Not even gonna lie, I'm a little big for this hammock. My phone is on about 2%. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and finish digging that hole and get whatever's inside, and then whenever I can, I'm gonna post it. Oh my gosh. I had to stop at a gas station and get a charger. Oh my gosh. I should not have eaten that Snickers bar, bro. What's up, guys? Getting ready for a little snowstorm tonight. Okay, I gotta head over to the car to show you guys some stuff. In the meantime, just so you guys know, I know you guys want details. There's some stuff I really don't know, and there is some stuff I probably shouldn't talk about, but I'm gonna share what I can. Okay. All right, so after I recorded the video with me in the hammock, I went to bed, and then I woke up in the morning and hiked back to where I last had cell service to post it. And then I went back to the hammock to go to sleep for a little bit. And then when I woke up, I ate the Snickers bar because I was really hungry. And then I started digging because I wanted to know what was in the hole. So I was digging for maybe like an hour. I had gotten pretty deep, and I started like hearing like weird like crunches under my shovel kind of. And at the same time, I don't know if it was because the hole smelled really bad or because of whatever. I think I got like food poisoning or something from the Snickers bar because I started booting and getting like super delirious. And as I kept digging more, I kept getting like more and more like either dehydrated or whatever. And I couldn't really like figure out what was what, if that makes sense. What I do remember is at some point realizing that the crunching was like some type of bones, but there was like kind of like fur type stuff in there too. So I think it was some type of animal. When I got to like where kind of I would expect like the hands / paws or whatever to be, there was like a little canister. And also I accidentally broke it, but by the head, like above the head in the ground, there was a light bulb. And then when I dug down towards where the feet would be probably, there was like a little prosthetic foot and another shoe. So at this point I started like profusely vomiting. And again, like, I don't know if that was from being, well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't from being grossed out because I was vomiting for the whole rest of the day. But I also started feeling like not good at all. And I started like thinking that I could hear stuff that I don't think was actually there. Like I would hear like a little like chattering, like little voices. So I grabbed my stuff and I just left. And I left like a ton of stuff. I left literally the gnomes and like everything that was in the hole and all that. It took me super long to get back. And it definitely thought I was getting chased at some point. And I definitely have a vivid memory of chasing someone else too. When I got back to my car, I was thrown up even worse. And I felt even worse and more out of it. So I didn't feel like I could drive. So I went to sleep in my car. And then I don't know what time it was or anything, but when I woke up, it was dark. And I went to pull out. And when I turned my headlights on, there was a pile of stuff in front of me. And in the pile was all the inflatable gnome stuff, which I'm almost 100% sure I did not bring, the prosthetic foot and the canister. So that's when I was like, screw this, I'm leaving. I got in the car and I went to the gas station, got my charger, and then posted that video. So this is the prosthetic foot thing in the shoe. I don't know if anyone's seen one of these or knows what it's for, but it looks like for someone with a foot. I'm not sure. And then this is the canister thing. There's definitely something tech related inside of there, but I do not at the moment feel like investigating that, as you can probably imagine.